Hello and welcome to day 2 of the US Youth Soccer National Championships here in Frisco, Texas. Here on Field 6, for our first game of the day, we have a girls under 16s matchup between Cincinnati United Premier and the South Lakes Soccer Club Cosmos. Starting the game this morning, we have Cincinnati United Premier in black and gold, kicking from left to right, and the SLSC Cosmos in their sky blue and white, kicking from right to left. Sun just peeking itself over the horizon this morning. The lights are off. We're ready for what should be a scorcher of a day. Here are CUP breaking through early on. It's a good ball through, but she's just offside. Caitlin the Lamb it was. Broke through the defensive line, but she must have been just a yard or two offside. Tight call there, but the assistant referee looks to have got that one right. My apologies, it was Morgan White who broke through. Long free kick floated through all the way into the arms of the goalkeeper. Keely Monroe now with the long kick. Good run forward and pass out wide here. CUP looking to build up on the left-hand side. It's another good through ball. Crossing opportunity. It's lifted to the edge of the area. The header will take it wide onto the right. Here is White again. Beating her defender. Looking for a cross. It's cleared though by SLSC. Here's Kralik. Looking wide for White. Dennison, it is on the overlap, looking to get the delivery into the box. Referee has his whistle blown. CU player seems to be down struggling. Not a good sign this early in a game. May have taken a bit of wind out with a ball to the stomach there. Drop ball here, given straight to the goalkeeper. Hit downfield, up over the halfway line. There'll be a foul from pushing the back by the CUP player. SLSC, the Cosmos, with a chance to loft the ball into the area from just inside the opposition half. Choose to go wide instead. It's a great choice. Can we get delivery into the box? Good ball in. Blocked at the near post there by Shupp. Here comes CUP again. It's cut out though. Late challenge. It will be a free kick. The CU player came careering in. Brooklyn think it was. Breaking down the right-hand side. Touch around a defender and she was brought down to the ground. So it's the Cosmos again with an opportunity to deliver a ball into the 18-yard box. Here that ball comes. Floated high towards the 6-yard box, headed clear by CUP. It'll be a foot race on the right-hand side. That will result in a Cosmos throw-in. Throw in taken. Into the area. Safely into the hands of the goalkeeper, Monroe. Good ball, lifted to the edge of the 18-yard box. Touch takes it into the hands of Monroe. Looking now to build up on the right-hand side. Here's White. Dennison here, looking to combine with her right-hand side teammate again. Dennison's throw. Finds White with her back to goal. McGee now. Wickersham. Wickersham looking forward. Can only find the touchline. Will be a throw-in. Bobbling free on the halfway line. CUP now looking to switch play. The through ball attempt is short and it will be cleared by the Cosmos. Dennison now looking for White. Be another throw. Good battle on this right-hand side. Will be a Cosmos throw-in. Well fought there by Washington. Tillison's throw to Wickersham. Wickersham looking to switch the point of attack. Johnson giving chase. Weisbrot wins the battle though. CUP now stepping out from the back. CUP throw-in on the left-hand side channel. The cross is attempted, but scuffs off the outside of the boot and will run behind for Cosmos goal kick. Slow start to the game here, really. No real chance for any team yet. Both teams just trying to find their groove in this game. Here's Washington. Can't beat White. The ball's laid back and the switch is on. Miscontrol, but they managed to keep it. It will be a foul. Think tripping the CUP player. Accidentally though, by the look of it. Will be a CUP free kick midway through their own half. Ball switched out to the left back now. Looking forward. Good ball through from Shupp. Bedoyle gives chase. Can't keep it in though. Will be a Cosmos throw-in. Cosmos now stepping forward on this left-hand side. Plenty of space to drive into for Monica McGee. She looks forward to Washington. Ball is cut out by Dennison. Dennison to White. White now driving across the field. Looks to lay it back. Ball switched well now to the left-hand side. CUP with a decent amount of passes now. Just managed to keep that ball there. White now. Putting the ball through his Dennison. Dennison with a delivery. It's into the area, but the assistant referee has a flag out. The referee hasn't spotted it yet. You'll see it now, though. The player's pulled back for an offside. I don't believe it was on Dennison. I believe it was on the striker as the ball was pulled back across. Ball thumped back forward by Kralik. But Doyle tackled strongly. It was a great challenge there by the Cosmos defender. They're now looking to get clear. Here's Kralik again. Good turn under pressure. Johnson it was under pressure. Draws the foul. It will be a free kick to the Cosmos. Another opportunity here now for the Cosmos to send bodies forward and look to load that 18-yard box. The delivery's coming in. It's a comfortable one though, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. No real challenge there. Monroe will take her time, assess her options, and look downfield towards White. Miscontrol from the Cosmos, but they managed to keep it. Tillerson now, looking back. Ball wide to McGee. McGee has Tillerson on the overlap. She'll have it back. Looking inside under pressure. It's a good turn there by Fink, but she loses out. But Doyle now. She draws the foul. Bailey Fink there, committing the foul. One of two pairs of twins in this South Lakes team. Bailey and Brooklyn Fink, along with Hannah and Haley Tillerson. Not often you see a pair of twins in one team, let alone two. CUP now with the chance on the left-hand side. Ball's cut out by one of the Fink twins. Brooklyn it was. Be a throw into CUP out on the left-hand side. Doyle lays back. Here's the cross, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper though. Plucking apples there for the goalkeeper. Here's Washington, looking to get the better of Dennison. She does so. She gets a delivery across the area. They still have the ball now. Here is Bailey Fink with the shot. Full short, comfortably into the arms of Keely Monroe. Monroe opts to go long once again. And once again, it's straight to Monica McGee. Elise Foreman now looking forward. Washington battling for the ball, can't win out. Shub now looking forward. Ball cut out again by Fink. But Doyle does well to put her under pressure though, and it will be a CUP throw-in. Here's Allison now. Allison driving through the lines, looking for a ball out wide. Opportunity for a cross here for CUP. But Doyle does well to beat her man, lays it back. The strike from Allison's tame, but it's some good build-up play there from Cincinnati United. McGee now, looking to stride forward on the left-hand side. Brings Washington into the game. Washington back to Tillison. Tillison inside. Foreman looking to drive through the center. Another miscontrol there. The surface here at the Toyota Fields was absolutely perfect yesterday morning when we began. There was a storm the day before, and it seemed to be tearing up a little underfoot yesterday. We had 4 games on it. A little on the bobbly side today, and we're seeing some of the girls struggling with their touches early on. Here's Munson, looking to the left-hand side. CUP though come away with the ball. Ball's through, looking for White. She won't win the foot race though. What she will win is her team a throw-in. White now looking to get the better of her defender. She has her 1v1. Manages to beat one, but the second defender's there to sweep up. It'll be out for another CUP throw. Dennison with a delivery. It's high, lofted into the area. The header is in from Padoyle. She doesn't manage to get a good connection on it, and it just drifts out to the left-hand side of the goal, and it will be a goal kick for the Cosmos. So neither team really stamping their foot on this game early on. A couple of half chances for each team, but nothing really clear-cut so far. Long ball forward. Looking to get Washington behind. Skids off the surface though, into the hands of Monroe. CUP have chosen to go long with every opportunity when the goalkeeper's had the ball in her hands. They're not looking to play out from the back here. They just want to get it forward as quickly as possible. Shup now looking to keep it in. She does so. She cannot get on the end of it though. I think looking back for a goalkeeper. Out it goes for Wickersham. Wickersham finds the chest of Washington. Washington now trying to find McGee out wide. McGee does well to keep it in. Looking inside. It's a fantastic turn, but nipped away at the second opportunity by the defender. Looks like we'll have a change here for the Cosmos. Coming into the game will be number 12, Sydney Davenport. Davenport into the game, replacing Bailey Fink. She's immediately involved, looking to get a touch on the ball. It looks as though she'll operate on this left-hand side. And now we're going to see another change for the Cosmos. 2 changes in quick succession. Coming on will be Channing Jones. Jones coming on to the right-hand side of the field. Tilson with the throw. Looking for Washington. Washington let it run. Comes back to it though. She can't flick it through for Johnson. Monroe with the ball in her hands again. We can only guess what she might be doing here. Here it comes, the long ball forward. White now with a good turn. Davenport trying to chuck her back, but it's a fantastic ball forward for Lee. We haven't really seen Lee in the game so far. She's been a little isolated up top. The Cosmos centre halves have done very well to keep her out of the game so far. But the number 9 for Cincinnati United will be looking to get involved sooner rather than later. Here is White now in the corner, nutmegging her opponent. Getting the delivery in. It's too deep though. Being chased down by Padoyle. Looking to get the better of her defender 1v1. She brings Weisbrot into the game. Lofted ball looking for Lee. It's cleared by the Cosmos. CUP now with a chance to come forward once again. The shot is from distance. It's an off-balance strike. It floats away from the top right-hand corner. Will be a goal kick for the Cosmos. Kralik it was with the shot. Just trying her luck from 30 to 40 yards. SLSC now looking to get forward with pace. Final ball just not there. Neither team has really managed to pull off their final pass. Ball's lifted over the top here. Looked like a tangle of legs between the attacker Washington and the defender Sophia Dennison. Nothing untoward there. As I was saying, both teams doing quite well with the ball in their own third and the middle third of the field, but in that final third, the final pass just hasn't come off so far. Hopefully that will change. Here is Lee. Dennison now, lifting it towards the centre of the field. Now Foreman. Out to Munson. Munson looking forward to Jones. Jones does well to keep the ball. Here's Munson again. Again, that final ball isn't on. Referee will blow for a foul there on Elise Foreman. Cosmos now looking to keep some possession at the back. Wickersham looking to switch to the right hand side. Here's Jones. Jones inside for Johnson. Johnson draws the foul. If the pattern of this game is anything to go off, I would say we're looking for a delivery into the box here. Both teams favouring the long ball. A lot of bodies forward here for the Cosmos. The ball into the boxes with pace. A little too much pace for her teammates. It drifts all the way through for a goal kick. Cincinnati United Premier lining up a double change here. 2 players getting ready with the 4th official. As the goal kick comes forward. Kralik with the ball, looking wide for Dennison. Dennison with a good piece of skill to beat her player. Looking for the through ball, it's cut out well by the Cosmos defender. Comes straight back to Dennison though. The attempted turn from McGee is unsuccessful. She does really well to win the ball back. That's just what you want to see. Give the ball away. As a coach, the first thing you want to see your player do step it up and win that ball back. Take responsibility for what they've done. Good to see. CUP now on the left-hand side looking to step forward. Ball is into Lee. Lee looking back for Kralik. Kralik out to Dennison. Dennison now with space and time on the right. Brings White into the game. White 1v1 with her fullback. Dancing feet, doesn't fool anyone. Ball's out for a throw-in. We will have that double change now for CUP. Coming into the game will be number 15, Samantha Dodd, and number 6, Julia Simer. Use of the substitutes will become gradually more important as the day goes on, as the temperatures continue to rise. Quite a nice morning so far, around 80, 85 degrees, but the breeze is lovely. As the day wears on, that will get up. We're looking for a feeling temperature of up towards 110. Here's the ball forward from the Cosmos goalkeeper. Johnson laying it back. Davenport's pass is cut out though. Some good feet here. Driving forward is Clark. Clark inside for Lee. Lee looking for Kralik. Kralik's through to Bedoyle. Bedoyle brought down inside the area. Referee's having a think about it. It will be a goal kick. Cincinnati United's bench is incensed. They feel they should have had a penalty. They feel as though she was brought down. The defender did not get a touch. Change here for the Cosmos. Coming onto the field. Cosmos now looking to break forward. Ball's wide to Davenport. Davenport's pass cut out again. Now Dennison for Cincinnati United. Dennison with the through ball, looking for the substitute Dodd. Wickersham has the pace to cut it out. She thumps it clear. Here's Washington. Washington holds her feet. Back for Davenport. Referee will pull it back though for the foul on Washington. Hold on. No, the referee's given a foul for... It seems... Apparently there's a new law that you can be called offside in your own half. The fourth official is currently describing this to the confused Cosmos coach. To be honest, I haven't heard of this rule myself, so apparently now you can be called offside in your own half. Anyway, Cosmos with a breakaway. Washington's inside the area. That's something I'll have to be checking on Google later on, because I have never heard of that. I saw the linesman on the far side was flagging the air, and he was on this side of the field. So I thought he was calling a foul or something he may have seen, but the fourth official now is explaining that apparently, yeah, you can be called offside in your own half. We'll have a corner now for CUP as the new law discussion goes on in front of me. I may have to ask the question at half time. Absolute controversy here on field 6 this morning. The corner will come in from Lizzie Jenkins. Here is the delivery. It's a good ball in towards the end of the 6-yard box. The touch drops down though into the hands of the goalkeeper. The offside discussion still raging on in front of me. Cosmos working it out to their right-hand side. Here they are breaking forward. Ball is inside, cut out by Allison. Allison looking forward to Lee. Lee brings the ball down. Simon now, looking to find Lee again. It's cut out, deflects off Lee, but will find only the Cosmos goalkeeper. Cosmos looking long. Nobody on the end of it though. Washington trying to get a touch. Will end up dropping for Davenport. Cleared by CUP. Interesting looking throw in there. Probably should have been a foul throw, but play goes on. Jones with the header. Straight to Simon. Simon now. Looking wide for Dodd. Dodd with a good touch inside. Head up, assessing our options. We'll lay it all the way back. Jenkins now. Ball drops through to Lee. Shooting opportunity. It has gone into the back of the net, but it will be called back for the offside. The assistant referee on this near touchline has her flag raised. Cosmos now for Jones. Jones looking up. Trying to find Johnson. Johnson with the header. Flicked behind her into the arms of Cincinnati goalkeeper Monroe. Monroe looking long. Bounce. Controlled by Podoyle. Here's the switch. Looking for the right back Dennison. Ball to Dodd is cut out by Jones, but it will find Dennison again. We'll have a double change now here for Cincinnati United. Coming into the game will be number 22, Lindsay Gross, and number 42, Ellie King. Dennison now to get the throw in to get us underway once again. Gross straight involved with the game. She'll draw a foul. CUP will have the opportunity to deliver a ball here from the right hand side. There's a strong breeze going away from that goal. Seen it catch a few teams out yesterday with their deliveries finding the edge of the 18-yard box instead of that beauty spot between the penalty spot and the 6-yard. It will be Dennison to deliver. Referee not happy with the placement of the wall. Linesman will pull him back. Here comes that delivery. Floated high towards the edge of the 18-yard box. That wind did take it again. King now, the other substitute. Back to Weisbrot. Strike is in. It's hard and over the bar. Goal kick forward now for the Cosmos. It's cut out by CUP. Ball wide now to Dennison. Dennison looking inside to find Allison. Out to the left-hand side to Weisbrot. Back to Allison. Trying to find Bedoyle. Ball's cut out. Carly Johnson putting the backline under pressure. It will go out now. Will be a Cosmos free kick. Throw-in, excuse me. Cosmos throw-in. Very long throw here from the Cosmos. Header flicked on by CUP. Bit of aerial ping pong going on here. Ball's brought down. The switch of play won't fall for Gross. It's cleared by Jones. Bedoyle now. Looks wide for Weisbrot. Bedoyle battling with Foreman. Foreman wins out. Ball knocked forward looking for Johnson. It will be too deep. Lizzie Jenkins will win the race. But Johnson does well to get a touch on the ball. Washington pressing. Now Davenport looking to put the CUP defenders under pressure. Looks as though the Cosmos will be making a double change here. Coming into the game, number 36, Skylar Rivas. And number 4, Jocelyn Glitzke. Jocelyn sporting a pretty hefty knee brace there. Obviously the remnants of a previous injury. Looks like she's all okay now though. CUP will get us restarted with a throw. Glitzke involved immediately there. Knocking the ball over the top, straight into the hands of Monroe. Monroe with a trademark long ball here. Pumped forward now. I think it was. Here's Glitzke. Looking forward. Washington with the strike. Picked up a bit of speed thanks to that wind, which is heading directly towards the goal, but safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. Here is the ball forward from the goalie. Lindsay Gross with a good piece of skill, but can't find her teammate Dennison. Well defended in the end by Channing Jones. Here she is with the throw-in. Ball was clipped forward by Clark. Can't find her striker in Dodd. Washington now for the Cosmos. Gives it away, straight to Gonzalez. It's a foot race, which Brooklyn think will win. Throw into Cincinnati United far on the other side of the field. Here is Washington, looking for the ball over the top. McGee it is, running on. The race won in the end by Emmy Clark. But it will be a throw into the Cosmos, deep inside CUP territory. Been told by the assistant referee over here that we've had added 1 minute of time. 1 minute being added to the 40 we had scheduled. Maybe time for one more chance, and here's the breakaway by CUP. They have a 2v1 here at the back. Lindsay Gross it is, looking for Dodd. Can't find her. Cosmos have done well now to recover. That could be a big opportunity missed by CUP, but they're still on the ball, still looking forward. Here is Dodd. Dodd with the strike. Pulls a shot. Low past the left-hand post. That was a great opportunity for CUP to get forward just before the halftime whistle, which we have now had. So we go in at the break. Scoreless here between SLSC and Cincinnati United in the under-16s girls. Here on Field 6 in Frisco, Texas, the US Youth Soccer National Championships. We'll be back for the second half after this break.
Starts here. The road paved by pain, sacrifice, and struggle. The road paved by passion and pursuit. The road where dreams come true. On this road, many will fail, and on this road, many dreams will fade. But as for you, what will be your when there are seconds left and you are running on fumes, will you be satisfied with almost? Or will you dig down into the dirt, take one more step and make one more play, knowing that good enough isn't good enough, and all the blood, sweat, and tears have brought you to this moment, the moment where pain turns to greatness. On this road, nothing is given, everything is taken. On this road, winners will rise to the top. Heroes will be made. And on this road, champions will be crowned.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935. Offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the Maguire Cup.
Winning the Maguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Maguire Cup?
Today's games are brought to you by AE Engine Media Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Bullseye CMYK, Cliff Kid, Expand-A-Brand, Front Rush, Fusionetics, Dick's Sporting Goods. Today's games are also brought to you by Major League Soccer, Nestle Nesquik, Nike, NSCAA, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, US Soccer, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
The road starts here. The road paved by pain.
Cincinnati United here getting us back underway for the second half here in our first game of the day on field 6. Samantha Dodd breaking forward there immediately. Here she is on the ball again. Shup now looking wide. Here's Dennison. Just a reminder that we are scoreless here after 40 minutes in the first half. The sun rising itself up on the other side of the field here. Temperature slowly rising. We're in for a boiling hot day today. These girls are very lucky to be playing in the early game, as the temperature is just about perfect for a game of soccer right now. Slight breeze from right to left. Cincinnati United is in the black and yellow. They'll be kicking from right to left in the second half, with the Cosmos of South Lake Soccer Club kicking from left to right, wearing the sky blue and white. It was a quiet first half for both teams. Not too many chances created. Cincinnati United actually had a fantastic opportunity on a breakaway just before half time. 2v1 with just about the whole half to work in, but Lindsay Gross couldn't quite find her pass through to Samantha Dodd, and it broke down just before the referee's whistle. It was a good opportunity for the team in black, but remains 0-0. Here's Washington, good it away to Lindsay Gross. Be a throw into CUP on the far side. Cosmos coach Brandon Lawless and Cincinnati United coach David Robertson both given the opportunity to have a chat to their team at half time. Be interesting to see what changes, if any, they've been looking to implement here for the second half. The Cosmos looking to still leave 2 girls forward. Johnson and Washington has been leading the line for most of this game so far. They look like they'll be carrying on up there. We have a corner now though. CUP with it on the near side. Delivery coming in, it's dropping short. It's a chance for a shot, blocked. It's thumped clear. Here is Shup with the opportunity to shoot, deflection. Takes it wide of the goal. It will be a corner kick again. This time on the far side. Lizzie Jenkins strolling over to take this corner kick for Cincinnati United. A lot of tall timber in the box for the team in black here. Also so for the Cosmos though. Ball lofted in, it's into the hands of the goalkeeper. She doesn't seem confident to catch it there. She flicks it over. It will be another corner. It's a dangerous ball, dropped right in the centre of the 6-yard box. Can completely understand the decision to flick that one away with multiple bodies around her. CUP looking to capitalise on one of these early corners here in the second half. Delivery lofted high again. Keeper doesn't quite get the hands on it again, but she does well to get it clear. Long ball over the top, brought down really well by Emmy Clark. CUP working out to the left-hand side now. This is Lizzie Jenkins. Jenkins stands her man up 1v1. Stepping forward, looking for the ball in behind to King. Doesn't make the distance. We think across with the clearance. Going back to that new law we learnt about in the first half, Did ask for clarification from the referees at half-time, and they ran me through it. Essentially, if you are the forward or a member of the attacking team and you are offside in the opposition half, but you do not contribute to play, if it's within a couple of seconds and you come back into your own half and contribute to play, you can be called offside, and the free kick is then taken from where you interfered with play. So that's what we saw down in front of us in the first half. Sorry for any confusion from my part. May have to invest in a new law book. Goal kick pumped forward. Easily won in the air by the CUP player though. Here's Dodd. Battling out with two players. Loses out. The ball worked wide. Here's King. King stepping inside onto her right foot. Puts it across the area to Shub. Shub looking forward. Ball's cut out. Washington now in a battle with Clark, which Clark wins. Here's King again with a 1v1 opportunity. Again steps inside onto her right foot. Looks forward to Dodd. Dodd trying to keep the ball under control. She's brought down by the Cosmos defender, who kicks the ball away there, Brooklyn Fink. Lucky to get away with without a yellow card there from the referee. She decided to boot the ball away. Cincinnati United now with Alyssa Weisbrot with a fantastic opportunity for a shot on goal. Excellent range for a free kick, for either a delivery to the far post or maybe a shot to the near. Will be the left foot of Alyssa Weisbrot. She shoots, heading towards the top corner. Oh! A few of the parents on the opposite side screaming as they thought that had found the back of the net. Unfortunately for Cincinnati United, it had found the roof, and it will be a goal kick. Goalkeeper's kick only finds the chest of Lindsay Gross. Here she is, stepping forward past 1 and 2 defenders. In the end, Hayley Tillerson does well to sweep up and get that away for a throw. Here is that throw. Inside to Bedoyle. Bedoyle was lively in that first half. She'll be looking for a similar contribution here in the second. Here is Washington now, looking to use her pace. She's past the defender, Washington, driving into the box. Chance for a shot, just wide. It's a great turn there and great change of pace by Kelby Washington. Broke free into the left-hand side of the 18-yard box with her left foot, could not find the far post. It'll be a goal kick now for Keely Monroe. CUP getting away with one there. Johnson now winning the header. Here's Fink. CUP free kick inside their own half. Lizzie Jenkins with it. She looks short. Shub into Dodd. Dodd's touch is off. Seimer though finds Weisbrot. Back to Seimer. She's looking forward. Here is Bedoyle. Through ball through to Dodd. Dodd shrugs off one defender but cannot shrug off Kylie Munson. Coach Brandon Lawless stressing a bit more communication from his side. Wickersham here in a battle, loses out. Look to a foul, not given. Ball into the area. It's a good opportunity here. The shot comes in. It's high and over the bar though from Emma Shub. Good opportunity for a strike through the ball. Was all of 25-30 yards out though. Doesn't trouble the goalkeeper in the end. Here is that goal kick. But Doyle. Back for King. King's pass intercepted. Elise Foreman is looking forward. She finds Johnson. Johnson looking to turn. Does well to use her body and keep the ball. Here is the long ball coming forward. They're trying to use Washington's pace again. Washington with her back to goal has the ball under control. Stepping across onto her left foot with the strike. It's on target, but it's tame along the ground. Easy in the end for Keely Monroe. But another good opportunity there for Kelby Washington. Already a lot more involved in this second half than she was in the first. Showing a real change of pace and an eye for goal. Another opportunity for her here. Puts Dennison under pressure, forces her to concede a throw-in. Bailey think it is then, with the throw. Looks as though she's got a long throw in the locker. Here it comes from Fink. It's long into the area, headed away by Dennison. Breaks free for CUP. But they only find Cosmos player. And here's the through ball. It's gone through. It's been misread by Brooklyn Fink. Dodd can't capitalise, and Fink does well to recover and get it back to her goalkeeper. Her sister now, Bailey Fink, looks out wide. McGee has it back again. McGee with time to get her head up. She's looking for Johnson now in the channel. Johnson putting Jenkins under pressure, but Jenkins does well to get away. Fink looking to launch another of these long throws she has. Instead she looks back. They play the short pass, keep possession here. And here comes the long ball forward. It's too high for everyone. Finds itself in the right hand side channel. Now Gonzalez. Gonzalez beating her man once. Turning back and she'll win a corner. Kylie Munson strolling over. She will take the corner for the Cosmos. Hailing out of South Lakes in Oklahoma City. Munson with the delivery. Drops short to the near post. The flick is on. Off the crossbar. Looked to maybe across the line. Assistant says no, but the second chance is put in. Kelby Washington it is with the second opportunity. The first shot came in, hit the crossbar, bounced down. Cincinnati United could not clear their lines. And Kelby Washington pokes it home, high to the keeper's right. 1-0 now to the Cosmos here in the second half. Deserved lead as they have had much of the ball here in the second half. Goal deserved by Kelby Washington. She has had 3 or 4 opportunities in this second half. Been using her pace wisely, but the goal she gets may not be the prettiest, but she'll take it. Ball floats just over the head of Julie Seimer. Here is Gonzalez. Did so well to win the corner, which led to the goal. CUP looking to nick one back immediately. But Doyle trying to find Dodd. We have a Cosmos player down. Kylie Munson it was. She's back on her feet now though. Throw when he comes in. Only finds the feet of a CUP player, but it's cleared away. Johnson does well to use her body, shrugs off her defender, and wins a throw-in. Here's a change for CUP. Coming off the field, it's Ellie King to be replaced by number 17, Morgan White. Here comes the throw from the Cosmos, getting us back underway. Johnson with the flick on. It's cleared away by CUP. Munson passes it over. It will be a long throw. Fink puts it forward to Johnson. CUP now with an opportunity to break clear. Ball is forward to Dodd. Dodd rolling it back. Now stepping across the field. Dennison all the way from the right back position. Finds White. White's dribble's cut out. Here is Weisbrot looking to maybe combine with White. She opts along instead into the area. It's a good touchdown. But Doyle, she's brought down inside the area. The referee gives a penalty, I believe. Doyle did so well to bring the throw-in down out of the air. Had a touchdown, accelerated past the defender who stuck her leg in, and Doyle's pace took her past. Only to be brought down. It will be a penalty kick now. CUP with a chance to pull it back to 1-1. Strike taken, and it's a goal. Alyssa Weisbrot with the penalty kick with the finish. CUP pull it back to 1-1. Fantastic feat by Doyle it was to win the penalty. We all expected the short throw to Morgan White, but the long throw went in. The Cosmos couldn't cut out the initial ball, and Doyle did the rest. Fair play to Alyssa Weisbrot for holding her head and slotting home the penalty kick. 1-1 here. Washington trying to pounce there on a piece of defending, but it's into the hands of Keely Monroe. Monroe with the big kick forward. Here are the Cosmos now looking to build out again. Think. Ball's forward looking for Johnson. Well won by a CUP centre back. Gonzalez. Back to Munson. Cut out by Clark. Wickersham looks forward, but she can't find Washington. Lindsay Gross's pass is wide. Late challenge there on Dennison. It will be a foul. Free kick to CUP just inside their own half. Ball is forward. Doyle brings it under control again. Shub now. Shub looks wide. It's intercepted. Here's Dennison again. Dennison looks for a delivery into the area. No black bodies in the 18-yard box though. Doyle again. Doyle inside for Dodd. Dodd with a good turn. Gets a shot away, but it's blocked. Good block there by Carly Wickersham. Be a Cincinnati United throw-in right in the corner on the far side. Dennison to take it. The header is tame, will be easy for the keeper. Both teams' keepers have opted to go long at every opportunity. I think we are yet to see a goalkeeper put the ball on the ground or throw it out. Every ball has been punted far up the field. Attempted cross there, heads out for a goal kick. Cosmos now driving forward on the left-hand side. Ball's forward looking for Washington. Washington can't quite get a touch. And it will go out off her. Throw in for South Lakes. CUP looking to get the ball rolling again. Ball is switched out to this left-hand side. Weisbrot, the goal scorer, driving forward with purpose, looking wide for Morgan White. Morgan White with a 1v1 situation here. Tries to turn a defender. Can't do so. Defender does put an arm around her. Kylie Munson it was. With an arm around Morgan White there. And it will be a free kick now for Cincinnati United. The goal scorer, Alyssa Weisbrot, will deliver. Looking for a teammate in the area. It's a good ball. The edge of the 6-yard box. First header is missed. Second opportunity. It was White with the shot. Good chance there to make it 2-1, but she's put it wide of the target with her left foot. Be a goal kick. CUP now clearing their lines. Dodcock bringing it under control, but White has the opportunity to now. The bounce takes it away from her. Munson finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez, I think, trying to get there. Doesn't do so. The ball is cleared, and here is Morgan White with an opportunity to drive into some space on the left-hand side. Her touch is heavy, and it's taken away from her. Ball cleared forward. Johnson gives chase. Here's Washington. Washington looking back. Fink with the ball forward. Johnson loses out in the battle. Here is Fink number 2. Good challenge in the middle. Washington opts to keep the ball here. Johnson wins the initial header, but nobody there to get on the end of the flick down. Gonzalez now. Good piece of skill, turns their player. Looking for a cross. It's cut out by Jenkins. White does well to bring it down, puts the legs, ball through the legs of Munson. Munson left on the ground, clutching her ankle, but the chance is here now. It's a good touch around the goalkeeper. Brings Dodd down. It will be another penalty for CUP. It was a good piece of skill on the halfway line by Morgan White to get past Kylie Munson. Kylie Munson left in a heap, clutching her ankle. The ball found its way through to Samantha Dodd. Samantha Dodd doing so well to compose herself and take the ball around the Cosmos goalkeeper, only to be brought down. And now, chance for Alyssa Weisbrot to put her side 2-1 ahead with another penalty. Here is Weisbrot. Goes to the keeper's left, finds the corner. And her second goal of the game, her second penalty of the game. And Cincinnati United lead 2-1. We will have changes now for both sides. 3 for Cincinnati United. And 1 for the Cosmos. Sydney Davenport stepping in for the Cosmos. Jenna Kralik. Andy Allison. And Elise Lee making an appearance now for Cincinnati United. Our new leaders in this game. So from 1-0 down, 2 penalties has put them ahead 2-1. They'll be looking to hold that position. And the Cosmos will be looking to bounce back immediately. Long ball forward, looking to catch the goalkeeper out from the kickoff. She stepped back calmly and clutches the ball safely there. Seen it happen before, but Keely Monroe wasn't quite far enough off her line there. Here's Fink now, looking to shoot again from all of 45, 50 yards out. Ball floats past the right hand upright, will be a goal kick. Cincinnati United coach David Robertson there screamed at his players. Wants them to put some game management into play here with 14 minutes left in the game. Ball forward by Shupp. Cleared by Elise Foreman. Here's Foreman again. Ball ricocheting back and forth between the two sides here. Cincinnati United desperate to keep it away from their goal, and the Cosmos desperate to get it as far up the other end as they can. Here's White, looking to use a bit of pace to get in behind. That touch is far too heavy though. Picked up by the goalkeeper. Has Kylie Munson as an option to her right, but opts to go long instead. Davenport challenging for it, her touch is heavy. Doyle now. It's a Shupp. Shupp knocks it back to Clark. Clark under pressure from Washington. Washington does well, wins the ball. But Dennison's there to snap it back for CUP. Here's Weisbrot now, scorer of the 2 penalties. Morgan White lets it run. She'll lose out in the race. And then foul Brooklyn Fink. Take a yellow card for her actions there. Free kick now deep inside Cosmos' half. It's a clever little turn by Morgan White, but didn't quite have the legs to get on the end of it. Maybe 35, 40 minutes earlier, she may have got herself in behind there. Ball is knocked forward, it will drop short. Emma Shupp steps onto it. Good chance here now for CUP to step forward. Kralik now, looks for Lee, back to Kralik. Kralik with the chance to shoot. She was off balance, slipping as she shot. Only finds the netting behind the goal. Here's the first short goal kick of the game. Cosmos getting it underway immediately. Now looking to drive forward on their left-hand side. Some excellent tracking back there by Lee. Stops McGee in her tracks. Well cleared by Weisbrot. Kralik's pass, can't find Morgan White. Frustration raising in Brandon Lawless' voice here on the near touchline. Wants more from his team. Feels the Cosmos can do far better than they're currently showing. Here's the goal scorer, Weisbrot. We're hoping her 2 goals are enough to see Cincinnati pick up the win here. Shup now. Good ball out to the right-hand side. Dennison breaking free. McGee giving chase. Here's Dennison still. Looking inside for Lee. It's a good first touch. A second touch took her a little wide. She couldn't get a shot away in the end, but she will win a corner. And now it'll be a change for the Cosmos. Bailey Fink stepping off. She'll be replaced by Channing Jones. A lot of energy in this game from Bailey Fink. She's frustrated as she comes off. Her team 2 goals conceded in this half, both fire penalties. Here comes the corner now from Cincinnati United. It's lofted high towards the middle of the 6-yard box, held well by the keeper. It's pumped long, looking for the header Johnson. It will drop short. Davenport now on the ball. Finds McGee. McGee looking back. The long ball is forward. Drops between Washington and Johnson. Neither striker able to contest that ball. Foreman now. Ball cleared by CEP, flicked on by Lee. Can't find a teammate in white. He'll be out for a Cosmos throw-in. Washington will let that run. Looking for an option here with the throw. Cosmos really need to step up the intensity pretty soon if they want to pull a goal back. Intensity really has dropped from both sides since that second goal. CUP more than happy to sit back and break on the counter like they are now. Here is White looking to use her pace. Doesn't have any support, but she's going on her own here, past 2 or 3 defenders. She's getting to the byline, ball's across. Put out at the near post by the feet of the goalkeeper. Good change of pace there by Morgan White. Won it alone with many of her CUP teammates opting to sit back, comfortable in that 2-1 lead. Here they have another opportunity to put the ball into the area and maybe add to their lead. At least Lee waiting patiently on the edge of the area, dreaming of a ball to drop out to her feet. The corner kick is in. It's hit the crossbar. Bouncing into the 18-yard box. It is cleared by the Cosmos. Now Lee. Looking inside. It's a good flick out wide. Here's Kralik. Looking for the left foot delivery. Blocked by Foreman. We'll have a throw in to CUP. Referee has, in fact, given a corner. So CUP with another corner opportunity here. Ball drops low at the front post. Here is Lee with that ball on the edge of the area. Can't quite get her feet sorted. Jones puts it forward. Washington gives chase. Kralik wins it back for CUP. Here she is again. Looks wide for White, who found herself in an offside position. Cosmos still taking their time here with their free kick. Trailing by a goal. Under 10 minutes to play. 50-51 here on the left-hand side by the Cosmos. Ball's across, doesn't find any teammate. Allison now with the ball forward, looking for White, can't find her. Jones switching play. Here's McGee. McGee still. Wickersham. Wickersham looks long. Trying to find Washington. It's cut out. Not long left here with Cincinnati United leading the Cosmos 2-1 thanks to 2 penalties by Alyssa Weisbrot here in the second half. Morgan White on the ball now. Played a huge role in the winning of the second penalty. Turning her defender on the halfway line and getting the ball through to Samantha Dodd, who was then composed enough to round the keeper, only to be fouled. Triple substitution now for South Lake Soccer Club. Cosmos here. Looking to get some fresh bodies onto the field for the remaining minutes to try and pull that goal back. Play back underway. The other 2 substitutions look as though they're going to have to wait. Cosmos getting the ball forward as quick as they can. Johnson losing out on the header, but Cosmos will have the ball. Davenport looks wide to the left-hand side. Ball inside now. Wickersham drives forward. Wickersham looking for the long ball, trying to find the feet of Washington, can't do so. The bounce will take it over White. Fink will get it clear. Foreman finds Johnson. Johnson with the ball, her back to goal inside the 18-yard box. Could potentially have got a shot away, but the referee decides there was no advantage. Brings it back for the foul on Foreman. Will be a free kick to the Cosmos. About 30 yards out, just to the right of the goal. I wonder if Carly Johnson will be thinking she might have been able to get a shot away there. Nonetheless, it is a free kick though. Good opportunity for potentially a shot from distance, if not a lofted ball to the bodies at the far post. It will be Wickersham over the ball. Wickersham looks around. She's lining this one up. Here is Wickersham. Striking through the ball, it's low. Doesn't beat a defender. Washington now trying to beat her defender. Wins a throw-in. Looks like Fink may deliver another of her long throws here. The Cosmos looking to pull a goal back. Here is that throw. The flick is on, bobbling inside the area, but it's punched clear. Allison it was with the clearance, but we'll have another of the long throws. In comes the second. Dennison flicks it on. It's lofted clear. It's Jones on the halfway line. Jones can only find a CUP player. CUP now looking forward. They've got a 2v1 chance here. Ball is through to White, but she was just offside. CUP with another opportunity here. We've stepped into added time. Seconds now remaining. Ball lofted forward. Dennison with a chance to clear. Dennison gets it away. We have a minimum of 2 minutes added on here by the referee. Dare say there's about a minute of that left now. Cosmos with the ball on their halfway line. I think ideally they'd like it about 50 yards further forward. Here it is now. Johnson on the edge of the 18. Breaking into the area. The touch is heavy. She manages to win a corner. Late opportunity here for the Cosmos from the corner. It will be Glitzka to take the corner. They're sending bodies forward. Ball comes in, it's short. Lee misses her touch though. In the end it comes. Ooh, I thought that one may have came off a Cosmos player, but the officials decided it was off a CUP player, and they will have another corner, so another chance here late in the game for the Cosmos. The corner drops short, the strike is high and wide from the goal. Brooklyn Fink there leaning back, couldn't quite connect with the ball correctly. CUP now will have a throw in, they'll look to wind down the clock. Seconds remaining here. Dennison now with the throw. All eyes on the referee at this point. Excellent closing down there by Morgan White. Right at the very end of the game. She's still working hard. Put the challenge in. Washington with her back to goal. It's a good touch forward. Here's Glitzka now with the shot. Curling high but wide over the bar. And that is the final whistle from the referee. Cincinnati United from 1-0 down managed to hold on. Thanks to 2 Alyssa Weisbrot penalties in the second half. They take this game 2-1 over the South Lake Soccer Club Cosmos in the girls under 16s game here. That's all for the first game of the day here on Field 6 here at the US Youth Soccer National Championships in Frisco, Texas. We'll be back very soon for the next game of the day. See you soon.